What's up, guys? It's Born Legit with Thug Life Gaming. Now, have you ever been on Xbox Live? Have you ever been on PlayStation Network, or maybe the PC if you're a PC gamer, and someone decides to open up their mouth and talk a little bit of smack? Now, I don't want to have to be the garbage man and have to take out the trash. I don't want to have to be a police officer and have to lay down the law. But sometimes you got to do what TLG does best, and that is to shut up the haters. In this week's segment of When Trash Talking Goes Wrong, I'm with Blitzkrieg Legit. He's a fellow TLG member, and, well, drop that beat for me. We give it to him when he decides to talk a little bit of trash. Later on, we're going to be talking about what makes a good competitive gaming team. But for right now, see what happens when you talk trash to TLG. Enjoy, everybody.
For one, nigga, I ain't the motherfucking host, so don't tell me shit, nigga. I just sent you a private fucking chat, nigga. You don't want to answer the goddamn phone. So fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit, dog. You ain't worth a motherfucking shit, dog.
All right, enough of that scrub right there. Let's poop on this guy's chest real quick. All right, now what we're going to talk about is what makes up a competitive gaming team and how to be successful with it. So here we're on Uranium Mine on Splinter Cell Blacklist, aka Urine Mine, because the place looks like it got pissed on. And we're hacking the B terminal. Now, if you notice, we eliminated everybody in the terminal room and near the terminal room, so we can all jump in here, set up, and guard the doorways after I hack it. Now, I'm the hacker. We all have specific roles. I'm the hacker, and I guard 2 doorways. And then there's this guy who guards the one doorway closest to their spawn. There's 3 entrances into the room. I guard 2 of them. Then we have one guy up here on the balcony, right here, guarding the main entrance, and his role is to be distracting as hell. He has an SMG that he's going to distract the living hell out of anybody that comes into this room. So my buddy lets this guy get through the doorway because he sucks, and then I take him out because I'm guarding both of these doorways. Now, we're only guarding 2 doorways because those 2 doorways are closest to their spawn. That's what you want to focus on. You don't want to have someone at a doorway that no one's walking into. So my buddy lets this guy get through. He doesn't kill him, so he keeps lighting him up with the SMG and distracting him as I come behind and yank him out. So my buddy comes back over here. He's guarding the main doorway, and I still have the SMG guy on this one. Now, guy's getting ready to come through, and again, he runs up the steps blind because he's getting shot in the back from the distractor. Doesn't think to look around the doorway, and I just wreck his face off. So then I hop back over the railing, and again, I'm guarding the side door, and I'm guarding the front door. So you only have to guard 2 doorways, guys. Now, what makes up a competitive gaming team? There's 5 things. The first thing you have to have is dedication. If you're not dedicated, if you're not 100% into it, do me a favor and throw your freaking Xbox away. Because if you're not dedicated, you're going to suck. The second thing is patience. You have to have patience. You're not going to just jump on a game and be nasty at it, because chances are you're going to run into me and I'm going to pwn you. So you have to be patient. The third thing is communication. You have to be willing to communicate with your teammates, learn the call outs, learn how to talk to them. Don't get too angry when you're talking to them, be able to be comfortable with, the game flow and everything in that sort. So you have to be willing to communicate. The fourth thing is skill. If you suck at video games, you suck at video games. Do not play if you notice yourself constantly losing on video games, on any game you play. If you jump on and you're like, oh dude, I'm not too good at this, I don't know if I want to buy that game, I wasn't good at the first one. Don't buy that game. If you weren't good at the first one, you suck at it, so just stop it. The final and 5th thing, when you add up everything, when you add up the dedication, the patience, the communication, and the raw skill, the 5th thing you have to have in order to compete competitively is you have to be willing to practice. You have to practice. When you get all of those things together and you think you're good and you think you're the best that you can possibly be, if you do not practice, you are going to get satisfied with where you're at, and people are going to get better around you. So you have to practice and you have to hone your skills. If you do those 5 things and you work on those 5 things as much as possible, you will have a successful competitive gaming team. Alright, so now we're actually going to get back into guarding the room here. So like I said, my buddy's guarding this doorway. You see all of them popping up over there because that's their spawn. That's why we're only guarding these 2 doorways, because they're not going to come all the way around to go into that back doorway. So as they come in through here, you'll see that the SMG distractor, that's his role, is lighting them up with SMG bullets, so they think he's the hacker. So they're going towards him, and he's guarded by cover, so he's safe. Come through here, eliminate the top guy. My buddy that was guarding the side door kills the one on the bottom, and I kill the 3rd guy on the top. We clear the room. We've now successfully hacked the terminal, and we did all of that through communication. That's one of those 5 aspects that you have to have, and it's one of the most important. That's why we were able to do that. And through communication, we know that they're spawning right here next to us. So we tell one of the guys, go down to the C terminal, hack it. As they're running towards you, we're now going to get them from behind. So we hide a little bit, let them start going down there, and then I come out. I get the little straggler on the end, because again, that's what I do, though. And then I get them. And then there's this one guy that's on his way to the C terminal, and I tell my buddy Dark Blades, he's a fellow TLG member, I tell him, go to the C terminal, take care of it, eliminate it, protect it, do your thing. I'm going to get the straggler that's coming in, because when the spawns are broken up and they're not spawning together, you can just pick them off one by one, give me your face, and they have no chance of getting in there. So this guy sees me running into the door, so he's like, oh, okay, there's a spy. Let me go get him real quick. But this is a place, if you're on uranium mine, try this little place out. It's in the middle doorway going to the C terminal. Boom. Nobody ever sees you up there. You just climb up on the ledge and then stand up. Now what you want to do, anytime you're guarding an area, never stay in the same hiding place. If you kill somebody from a good hiding place, you need to leave, because they're going to check there again. So that's why I jumped over this railing. Now there's 3 entrances to this room. The one that I'm guarding right here, the one across from me right down here where these 2 guys are, and as you can see, they're both guarding it, and they take those 2 guys out. And then there's the 3rd, which is behind where my player is on the screen. It's behind me, and no one ever goes over there, because again, it's the farthest away. So only guard 2. I take out the drone, I hop over the railing, kill this guy, and then I pull a sick move, shock his boy, and then I come up and I wreck his mouth hole. And as you can see, we guarded 2 doorways and the same result happened. So there you have it. You got a little bit of strategy, and you got to see what it takes to compete on a competitive gaming team. So if you guys love the videos, please subscribe. I can use as much support as I possibly can. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, guys.